sharing my online teaching experience. First of all, I want to say thank you to my university, Noida International University. As you all know, government has declared the classes will be suspended till further notification. So because of this, our syllabus are lagging behind. So this, due to this online classes, we are able to complete our syllabus even at home. That is very beneficial, and we are making a videos, creating a PPTs, topic wise videos also. That is very beneficial for student and teachers too. At last, I want to say thank you to our director Dr. N.S. Simon and HOD Ms. Shivani Sharma for their encouragement and support. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, I am Elizabeth, faculty at Noida International University. We all know the present situation, the education system in trouble because of COVID-19. So our university has taken a good decision for continue our classes with help of online class. So our faculties are trying to solve our students' doubt in particular subject. I think this is a good opportunity to improve our knowledge as well as student knowledge. I wish you all good health and be safe. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone. This is Dr. Muskan Kaushik, Assistant Professor from the Department of Public Health from the School of Nursing and Health Sciences. My opinion towards these online classes is I find these classes as very interesting because it becomes very easy for the students and for us also to share and to communicate the study material very easily. Many times the things which we cannot explain in the ordinary classrooms, we can explain very well through these classes. And as we all know, we are becoming digitalized day by day, so it becomes very essential for us to be very thorough and to be very comfortable with these kind of classes. Still, I guess a few students are not finding it comfortable, but I'm sure with the time they will also become comfortable, and it is the need of hour that we need to use such kind of digital platforms for the academics as well. So I would like to thanks to the university for giving us this opportunity to take the online lectures from home. And we are not losing that spirit. Being a faculty, we are giving our best to our students so that they do not lose anything because of this coronavirus pandemic. So I would like to wish everyone best of luck. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Shaheen Khanam, Assistant Professor, Department of Physiotherapy, School of Nursing and Health Sciences. I'm here to present my perspective on this ongoing online classes due to COVID-19 lockdown. So we as a department, we are standing tall, standing with each other, and with the same zeal and spirit, we are taking the classes. And before in the university, so our classes start at 9, and the respective teachers, they visit the WhatsApp groups which have been formed for every classes, and they give their study material. And also we have been following some other apps like Google Meet app, our Zoom app. Various teachers, according to their own conveniences, have been doing this. I used to give WhatsApp PPT, and then I would give my voice clips explaining that PPT. But in my experience, that didn't work very well for me because it was there for that particular time, and when the next teacher came, she would give her material, and somewhere this was my message was lost. Only the PPT would remain. So what I did, I started doing making videos where I would put my voice and also or to the PPT basically, and I would edit to somewhere where I have to highlight something, just like I'm trying to do here. Yes, highlight something. So that I did, and also I learned things that I would have never done it if I was not working from home. We have also been taking attendance in other groups so that the classes, the group where the classes are being conducted doesn't get disturbed. So we are regularly calculating the attendance, and based on that, I was getting feedback from concerned teachers who teach my class, the where I am the coordinator. And I also found out that certain students, they're not active throughout the day. They come in the morning and then they are lost. So initially I tried to call them, and because having a verbal conversation is very important. And still some of them who didn't rectify this problem. So with them, I called their parents and had a PTM with the whole class generally, also to educate those parents and to inform them about this ongoing classes, so that they should know that classes are going on and we are taking this effort. Regarding assessment of students, we have been providing them assignments and tests and marking them on the basis of that. And also during this time, we discovered there are apps available for quiz, which the students appear and they are automatically marked there. And although we know that they would use their notebooks or books for that, but at least this is making them to go back to the books. This is there. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank my director, Dr. N.H. Simon, who has been a motivator, and he has always foreseen people and foreseen qualities in people that they themselves don't know. And he's a person who can make a rock shine like a diamond. This would be just an understatement. I am not sugarcoating. This is an understatement. He can foresee people for their qualities. Next, I would talk about Dr. Apurva, who's my HOD. We all know her as a elegant speaker, but she's also very tech savvy, and she would send us new methodologies, how to get a feedback online and various other things, which has make our things very crystal clear and things more organized. Lastly, I would like to thank all the other my colleagues who have been there helping each other out in these difficult times, the management who has provided us this platform to even make it possible to work from home. I would like to thank my students who have been very proactive and very prompt in replying and answering, and been a very hard time. And kudos to all the teachers who have been working like this along with their children at home, and no house help while cooking and cleaning at the same time teaching. Kudos to all of them. But definitely this hard time has taught us to work even in such circumstances and bring out the best in ourselves using technology. Otherwise I would have never dreamt of making videos and finding out time to edit and know about certain apps. That is the positivity which we have to keep in ourselves till the time we meet again. Inshallah, that will be very soon. Thank you all who's been listening, and hope you are safe and stay home, stay quarantined.
Lecturer of Noida International University. As we all know that the current situation which we are facing with corona pandemic and with this ensuing lockdown has forced the schools and colleges across India to temporarily shut, and this unprecedented move has created a big gap in the education system, despite the state and central government doing their best to provide support for e-learning and online education. Likewise, our university, that is Noida International University, has started with the online classes to help the students continue their education from the comfort of their homes, and it has been a great experience. It's easier to monitor our teaching classes as we have to only click a button to enter in any online teaching class. From 9 to 4 we have to attend classes and students are attending virtually. The hours, like a normal day, are filled with tests, assignments, PPTs, videos are being sent to the students. Their doubts are being cleared accordingly. If they have any queries, they ask to us, we clarify it accordingly. And there's a one-to-one interaction among the students. They also had the same response. They say that it's new for us, and they used to play mobile games with the phone, and now they are studying online while at home, and for them it's totally new. And the parents also had a good experience involved in this online teaching, and they say that they are watching the teachers how they are teaching, and their students are revising it or not. So it's a great experience for the teachers, for the these students as well. So parents are also appreciating our online classes, as they don't have to worry for the academics of the children during this testing time of lockdown. And it's a great experience for all of us, even for us. Occasionally, as a starting period, there were some network issues, there was some poor network connection. Overall, it has been a good start, and I think with time we will get better at working online, and soon it will be working. It will be like a normal class experience with many more benefits. So stay home, stay safe. Thank you.
Good afternoon, one and all. Myself, Kumud Kaushik, nursing lecturer, School of Nursing and Health Sciences from Noida International University. I am here to express my short experience about online teaching. As we all know that we are suffering from pandemic situation COVID-19. First of all, I would like to thank all of us that we are doing a great job by staying at home to protect us, a family and a nation also, to fight against COVID-19. In this lockdown situation, our government and our university took a great step to continue the education and classes by online teaching. Due to this, students will also not suffer related to their classes, education and syllabus. By online teaching, we are giving the best of best knowledge to these students to improve their skills and knowledge about their topics, and also we are able to complete our syllabus by online teaching, and we are connected with students all the time. To make online study effective, we are providing PDF, PPTs, videos and slides to the students, and we are clear the doubts of the students accordingly. So students will also able to learn the topics, and student will also clear their doubts about the topics. So we are trying our best to give knowledge and education to the students, and and once again I would like to request all of us to be safe and healthy and staying at home to protect us.
Annie Thomas, Faculty, School of Nursing and Health Sciences. Hope everyone is safe and fine. COVID-19 has forced a complete lockdown across the world. COVID-19 has forced schools, colleges and universities to adopt online learning. COVID-19 has enforced the use of virtual learning, that is to teach from home with all necessary equipments at their disposal. At first I was a little skeptical about what can be accomplished with online teaching. This renders that online sessions to be just as effective as the traditional ones, and even more advantageous since they can offer a great deal of content, interaction, reinforcement and real-time feedback during virtual sessions. This offers a flexible learning as well. What I believe is that with an open mind, it's all possible. Yes, there is a learning curve for the teachers who are not used to technology till now. But it is also an important opportunity to become a better educator. We need to embrace technology because with the current Gen Z, we need to keep them engaged all the time. This online teaching can make the classroom teaching more effective and can ensure that the students stay engaged and participate in the online teaching. Please take care of yourself, stay safe and stay home.
स्टडी ऑफ BMLT। इस BMLT कोर्स को करने के बाद बच्चे साइंटिस्ट बनते हैं, लैब टेक्नीशियंस का काम करते हैं और विभिन्न प्रकार के हॉस्पिटल्स, डायग्नोस्टिक सेंटर में काम करते हैं। जैसे कि आप सभी जानते हो कि आजकल कोविड-19 वायरल डिजीज़ है जो कि एक महामारी फैली हुई है। इस महामारी में बच्चे घर पर ही रहने के लिए सलाह दी जाती है और हमें भी ऑनलाइन क्लासेस करनी होती है, जैसे कि जूम आउट वीडियोस बनाते हैं और उनको ऑनलाइन मीटिंग करते हैं बच्चों की, फैकल्टी की। वो इसमें बच्चों का भी फ़ायदा होता है, बच्चों को घर से बाहर नहीं जाना पड़ता और इस तरह के वीडियोस, नए नए आइडियाज़ मिलते हैं हमें, ऑनलाइन सीखने को बच्चों को मिलते हैं।
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Humaira Hanif, Assistant Professor of Noida International University, School of Nursing and Health Sciences. As we all know that school and colleges are closed due to lockdown, so we took initiative of online learning to prevent our student loss in their studies. So basically we made different batches group on WhatsApp and we are sharing PPT, videos and other type of study materials in those groups. And daily we are taking class punctually according to the timetable through video chats, through group discussion on WhatsApp, through calls. We are also taking quiz and viva. We are also taking presentation of the students. And what I observed that students who used to hesitate in the class to ask their query, they are also getting more involved in this digital learning. They are sharing their views on the particular topic. They are asking questions. And to improve our qualities, we also take feedback from our students, and thankfully our students are also happy and satisfied that their syllabus will complete on time and they are happy with this online learning process. So all I want to say that stay at home and be safe.
Good morning everyone. Myself Yashasvi Chauhan from School of Nursing and Health Sciences. Due to COVID-19, we are facing many problems from so many days, but because of that, we can't stop the things. So our university have started taking online classes for the students. I'm taking OBG, medical, surgical and many other subjects. For those I'm using PPTs, videos, and at the end of the session of the class, in the remaining 15 minutes of the class, I used to take a question and answer session to check the knowledge of the student, whether they are understanding the PPT or not. So till this problem will remain in our country, we will keep on giving this online classes for our students, keep clearing the doubts. Till then, be safe and be at home, as it is a very new experience to take online classes for the students, but it is a good one. We are getting knowledge like how we can make the PPTs and how we can give a good education to our student. It is a nice and good experience. Till then, be safe and be at home.
Greetings everyone. I, Thaiba Renai, Assistant Professor, Physiotherapy Department, School of Health Sciences, Noida International University. First and foremost, I would like to thank our Director, Sir Dr. Simon, who gave us this opportunity to express our feedback on experience we felt during this work from home. It was indeed a great experience that enabled us to a new mode of teaching, and with a great message that no problem can stop education. Students were very interactive and they tried to discuss in detail, and I'm glad that we are able to deliver what they need through online teaching mode during this lockdown period. Overall, it was first time for me to teach in such a mode. There are things I learned and now I know better how to expand education in such kind of mode. Thanking you all.
Immensely thank God, our Creator, for protecting the NIU family. Much thanks to our respected director, Professor Dr. N.H. Simon sir, our academic coordinator, Professor Prabhat sir, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Jianand sir, and our Chancellor, Professor Dr. Vikram Singh sir, for their quick intervention and commencement of this online program, so that students' academics may not suffer from this lockdown due to the coronavirus infection disease called the COVID-19. I'm here to discuss about the report regarding the online learning for our university students, called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Now, the good. The good. In the good, it has allowed students career development in terms of learning new skills through various apps like the Zoom app and the EZ apps. It has allowed for flexibility, schedule, and environment so that students can study from the comfort of their living rooms, and students listening to the recorded lecture sent to them by their faculty. I being able to teach virtually face-to-face using the apps mentioned before, not having to lose much when compared to the in-classroom teaching. Students had less time spent on transportation to and fro the university, and they had more time for study and not missing out on any important classes. There have been self-discipline and responsibility observed among students, and it has also helped them to be self-motivated through encouragement by their faculty, by me, and also by our Honorable Director Sir, Professor Dr. N.H. Simon, whenever they are feeling low. Since the students were unable to do their primary data collection, we had to resort to encourage them to write systematic review articles. And they have gained new experience after revision, as it was part of their module in the first year. Research tools are now sent via Skype and other forms of communication channels. Students have responded favorably to the new online mode of learning, as in some of the videos sent. Now the bad. I had to study extensively the lecture materials, then record it and convert it into recordings for the students in order for them to be able to read and listen and revise it again and again, over again, at the comfort of their homes, whenever, wherever. Examining it from the point of research, students who need to conduct their internship research using primary data collection are unable to do so. Projects that require frequent travel, like conducting focus group discussions and interview depth analysis like the IDI are unable to do so since they are no longer allowed to travel. Students have sent out their requests, but interviewees were not responding. So it has led to instructing students to send again this request if they would respond. Still yet, we are to receive them. Data collection should be over by now, but students are struggling. There have been online oral tests for students, which was a bit challenging since it's a new platform, because they have to be on video and with eyes focused on the faculty while asking them questions, and they also do what? They also respond. Now the ugly. There have been abrupt shutting down of our gadgets, laptops especially, and phones due to the online teaching as a result of the extensive use of these gadgets that they have not experienced before. Students said they are unable to recharge data plan, and as a resulted in their inability to connect sometimes when lectures are going on, and they wouldn't get anyone to even recharge for them because no one is allowed to go out. More also, daily consumption of data has increased and is quickly exhaustive as a result of extensive use. The app used are free versions and have limited values on them. Hence, stops every 20 to 40 minutes. So this lacks and lacked continuity and exhaustive. Most of the free apps available cannot contain the number of students, except Zoom that contains up to 100 participants. Economically, this has been draining because we spend extra on data consumption in the past 1 month that was unplanned. Lastly, salary is the most needed attention, especially during this hour of lockdown, without which nothing can move. And it affects us mentally, financially, physically, spiritually, as well as socially. Furthermore, it's our health. Because of the emissions from these radiations of our laptops, phones, most of the time, as a result of the constant gazing at our laptop for several periods of time, is hazardous. And we could develop risk factors on sickness and for sickness and diseases, as several studies and journal articles or journals have reported. The suggestions: university needs to be technologically sound and advanced in the area of IT to be able to develop their own learning app and tie up with existing companies to reduce the cost. Research students are already taking up secondary data analysis format of research pending the end of this lockdown. We have started an online oral test for our students, though it was a bit challenging. We realized that some students, despite understanding the instructions, refused to adhere, and hence they were scored 0. But some while after, there was an improvement among the students. Regarding online examinations, the same and upgraded system may be used if the lockdown is not called off as soon as possible. Faculties and students from other departments and our department and or from other universities should assist students in the best possible way in filling up of their questionnaires. Online learning would be very useful in the area of distance education, which some universities have already adopted, and if we have adopted, should be improved upon. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Bye.
Hello, myself Ms. Jyoti. I'm assistant professor in radiology department. Well, with all my heart and prayers, I wish everyone is safe in this pandemic condition, hoping for the well-being of all of you. The second thing, and about these online classes, I want to share my experience. Definitely, it is a new experience for me, and for me to work from home and from video classes, from completely different way of teaching and learning is become a new experience, not only for me but for also my students. Something I also learned and from them, and they also learned from me. Many things happen. I have seen my co-faculties working very hard. They are giving too much to their works, their jobs. They are discovering new creative ways to enhance the knowledge of the students. Whether we can it on video lectures, Zoom classes, either it is webinars. More on, they are giving assignments, PPTs, and much more things to enhance the knowledge of the students. But I personally think is in this condition when we ourselves are also being little confused about the situation. Students are being more confused in this situation. So what my agenda during this hour was to first give a good peace of mind to the student that everything is normal, you are very fine, everything will be going better day by day, nothing is going to be get worse or something. So this is what my agenda to conduct this online classes. The thing I realize in students of mine that they are so confused with the situation. They don't know whether we are going to overcome of this or not. What about their academics? What about their exams? How next? What will be the next thing? Continuously they are getting assignments, quizzes, and classes. But what is the outcome of all of this? So for this, the student don't get depressed, don't get frustrated, don't get confused about this. So first what I'm trying to do is I am giving them a good peace of mind, relaxing them, becoming definitely being a teacher is something where you have to be not only the strict role model but also understandable friend to.
Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you all are good. I'm Ms. Jyoti Chaudhary from Noida International University in Department of School of Nursing and Health Sciences. Yes, today I'm here to tell you something about online classes. Yes, during this COVID social distancing, we are not sitting home, we are taking the online classes. Actually, a student was worried that, ma'am, how we will complete our remaining syllabus. After that, we received one mail from the director sir that we have to conduct online classes. After that, we started, and in our starting, we face some network issues, but after 1 or 2 days, everything was fine. Student very happy. They were saying, ma'am, these online classes are cost friendly and time friendly both, and they was consuming the traveling time into their own study, and that's why they was happy. Second thing for me, my happiness part during this online classes was some student was like they feeling hesitation with the faculties, and during the face-to-face interaction they all was fully active. This part of the online classes, it was very happy for me that they were all was active. hidden student also. They was not feeling any hesitation, just they was texting and every query, and they was doing assignment test also on time. So I was very happy. I'm very happy, and now we are doing revision. Our syllabus is almost finished, and we are going to start the revision. And thank you so much, student, for your support, and stay at home, be safe. Thank you.